Sybil.
The happiest of hump days, Mr. Joyner and Mr. Torrey.
From Los Angeles, Guy Torrey's in the funny chair. It's Wednesday. What up, man?
Yes. Guy Torrey in a place to be. This time next week, I'll be at the family reunion in Kissimmee.
Oh, okay. I like that one. How was your yesterday, Sybil? How was your
great
birthday?
Day yesterday.
Happy
Really
birthday.
Yes.
Happy
Anybody jump out of a
birthday.
cake?
Not before sunset.
All right.
Anybody jump into a cake?
I woke up face down in it. Never mind.
Yay.
It was a good day. Thanks to my TJMS
Face
family,
down in the
we
cake.
had food and festive beverages and merriment, and it was a good day. It
Some
really
act
was.
right juice. You had some act right
And
juice. I
the
like that.
best cake ever.
Oh, was it a Leah cake?
It was a Leah cake.
A Leah cake.
Oh my God.
Heard about
Did
the
Leah
cakes.
donate it, or did she charge somebody?
Well, some people are not going to be paying rent this next month. That's all I can
They all
say.
donated. Yeah.
But it was well worth it.
But your teeth are happy. Your sweet tooth
Okay.
is happy.
Oh my God. All my sweet teeth. Yes.
See, what y'all don't know is that Leah is a baker who charges for cakes, and these
Candlestick
cakes
maker.
are delicious.
Oh my God.
However,
And
Heard
there's
the legend.
they cost a lot. They cost a whole lot.
but it's worth it.
It's worth
It's
it.
worth it.
I heard she flies
But
to Cuba and gets sugar, the pure sugar.
You
For
know?
what she charges for a cake, you can go to Publix and get 4.
And the work. Oh my God. It is beautiful as it is tasty.
Yeah.
It is just like mine sparkled yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
It just-
glitter or,
it- yes,
or like real
it,
sparkles?
It was real. It was both. It was real sparklers, and
It has jazz,
good.
do they have jazz hands too?
yes, they did.
That's
It
good.
was
That's
delicious.
good.
So
all
Thank
right.
you very much.
The celebration
Another trip
continues.
around the sun.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Good. They shouldn't stop.
Yeah. Thank you, guy.
Okay.
I'm celebrating all year.
So, but can we talk about Jill Biden and what she said? I have to get permission to do this, you know. Can we talk about it?
So go ahead, Tom.
All right, it's early. Okay, so the kids aren't, what?
Well, the kids are up.
Oh, you think so?
They have sleep still though.
Okay. So, Jill Biden said, you need to vote for a candidate that's electable, that can beat Donald Trump. She said your candidate might be better on, I don't know, health care than Joe, but you got to look at who's going to win this election.
Right.
All right?
Right.
Makes sense.
Right.
And then she continued to say, and maybe you have to swallow a little bit and say, okay, I personally.
See, I didn't take it as that. You know how sometimes you just like, oh, you have to.
But your bottom line has to be that we have to beat Trump.
Yeah, I didn't go there with that.
That's what she said.
I know, but the takeaway for me wasn't the.
The headline.
Yeah.
The headline.
Speaking of that, somebody should have done that to Trump.
Wow. So much
He wouldn't-
simpler,
he-
huh?
He wouldn't have been here.
So much simpler.
Okay.
No, but I didn't take it in that.
Because Joe Biden has double the numbers of anybody else.
Yeah, the latest poll numbers out yesterday on CNN, and he is well ahead of the pack. And this is just, we're still more than a year away, less than a year away from the Democratic convention, just a little less than a year. So there's still a lot to go on.
And
But this is a critical time. Can I just point this out?
Yeah.
This is a critical time because everyone says that after Labor Day is when you're going to see the pack thin out. And so here we are. We're talking about family reunion. That's Labor Day weekend. We're about a week and a half away from Labor Day itself. And this is a a time where the candidates are looking at their possibilities and the practicalities of maintain and their money being the practicalities of maintaining a campaign to go at least into February so they can get to Iowa. So this is a critical time.
Yeah.
Cory
So
Booker's having a fundraiser today here in L.A.
Oh, cool. Are you going?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Good for you.
when's the next debate?
Dang. It's
September?
September, yes. And in Houston, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, this is the one at TSU?
I believe so.
Okay, so will Cory Booker and Kamala Harris make the cut?
I think they will. We saw
They're in the bottom 10?
Yeah.
Kamala's at 8%, right?
But you have to be in the upper 10 to make the cut.
Yeah,
right?
but I think by the time you get to that, I'm not sure what numbers they will be looking at. These are the numbers that came out yesterday, the CNN poll. But this will be, by the time they get to this one, I'm not sure how late into or how close to the debate they will be looking at those numbers.
So when you talked about this yesterday, I asked, will Kamala Harris consider being Joe Biden's running mate? And you said,
I don't. I think there are a lot of people who would consider it, but at this point, what's going on in their head and what the reality is, I'm not sure. I think Kamala Harris would be a fine candidate for president, obviously. And thinking of number 2, I don't think they can put that in their heads right now.
well, you said yesterday
But
that
Stacey,
the lady,
Stacey
the
Abrams.
lady that would have been governor of Georgia
That should
had
have
she not been robbed.
Yeah, and she's
Stacey Abrams.
Her name is on the lips of a lot of people talking about number 2, because last week when she was out there and promoting her new effort to get people to register and to make sure that they are able to vote in 2020, this is her effort. This is her cause right now. Still, when people were talking to her about this, they were asking her, would she consider being on the number
ticket.
2 spot?
On the ticket. Yeah.
So Joe Biden and Stacey Abrams. Huh?
So what do you think?
Well,
I like that.
I mean, because there's so many people. I mean, even they mentioned yesterday, and I'm a big fan of Andrew Gillum, who should have been the governor of Florida.
Yeah,
and I'm watching him on the morning show now. They have a great combination of African American analysts right now.
Yeah,
headed
he's
by-
good too.
Yeah. And
He's good.
Andrew Gillum and our girl April Ryan is a part of it.
Yep.
Bakari Sellers, and it is just so good.
Yeah.
and Elizabeth Warren
She
as a second?
I don't think she's anybody's. I
No?
really don't think that she is. She's going to be so close to this,
Right.
and she's really on the come up.
Yeah.
Still,
She's been rising. She's
Yeah.
been the one that's really been rising.
she's been
the most.
consistently on the
Right.
come up. As far as other people like Bernie is kind of middling and falling out, but not falling out, but falling down.
Right.
But Elizabeth Warren, even though she had to apologize to the
Right. Native Americans.
Native Americans this week, she's still on the rise.
Elizabeth Warren and Stacey Abrams.
Hmm.
Wow.
I love it.
You know
I don't know
what?
if America will, but I love
But
it.
here's the thing: these things are just so off the radar for most of us in terms of, and it really is the candidate who wins the nomination, but it's sort of like that mix and match game, and putting these people together.
Yeah.
And seeing, because who would have thought that Barack Obama and Joe Biden would have made a good
Right.
team? Who would have thought that Ronald Reagan would have chosen George Bush as his running mate when they were real bitter enemies during the primary? So,
But Elizabeth Warren and Stacey Abrams, that's 2 women.
Yeah, if America can get over this
You think-
sexism,
you
that could be
think-
a good ticket.
Yeah, I think so.
you know what? I don't know if our country is ready.
They're ready for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right,
We
slow
ready
down.
for it,
Yeah,
slow
I
down
mean-
a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, here
I'd
we
like
go.
to think they are.
Coming up at the bottom of the hour, the topic for Get Well Wednesday is menopause. Guy Torrey in the funny chair.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
11 past the hour, TJMS.